I fucking love Dustforce. This is my favorite. One of my favorite. The sensation of cleaning dust is immensely satisfying. The acrobatic, finesse-filled agility of the game is as much of a joy to watch as it is to perform. It's all very parkour, but makes mid to high level play so orgasmic as slow boosting and heavy cancelling. Slow boosting grants immense speed for a short time, which is fucking great, and heavy cancelling allows for an extremely quick dispatching of enemies. It all feels very satisfying. The degree to which one can chain moves together into extreme feats of agility is good. It's hard to master, it's shoosh, I don't fucking know. Movement is the entire focus of the game. It is the most complex aspect of the game. There is nothing else. The minimalism, simplicity, and intuition of all other mechanics put a subtle spotlight on my movement. There is no contextual narrative here, no unskippable cutscenes, respawns are instant and painless. There is an option to disable checkpoints and restart levels with 2 quick button presses. The only thing that the player is ever doing here is moving or watching someone else move. The levels on display complement the controls really well. With Dustforce's movement system, easy levels are just as fun as the hard ones no matter how skilled players are. There's something about variety. Matthew Matosis appreciates the length of the levels. They're anywhere from 2 seconds to 3 minutes long. Having to perform mechanical perfection for 2 minutes straight is extremely challenging. Whether you're on, you know... What's a really easy one? I don't like the fucking mansion levels. Yeah, the mansion levels, man, they're super drawn out. And it's really, like, defeating to mess up a mansion level. Because then you have to fucking do a walk of shame for 30 seconds before you get any dust again. Or you could be doing fucking Yoda, which is absolutely impossible. Except for me. I did Yoda. I beat Yoda difficult. I'm the best. Where was I? Levels are unique and they stay within the bounds of the unchanging movement system to prevent being gimmicky in a bad way. Breezing through one's challenging stages never gets old, and extremely difficult levels present a great fair challenge. The pursuit of a sick time makes easy levels just as ridiculously difficult as hard levels as well. Movement can get extremely complex. It takes determination to learn, but once mastered, this game becomes absolutely phenomenal. 4 characters provide great variety while keeping the fundamentals constant. Although all characters share the same moveset, different avatars have different priorities. Dustman represents standard play, Dustgirl emphasizes falling and boosting, Dustgood requires a tight grasp on chaining many small moves, and Dustworth's extended jumps require the same level of control on a larger scale to excel in tight spaces. What I'm saying is Dustworth is the high jumper with an extremely long attack range. Jumping high in Dustforce levels, though, is sometimes a hindrance. But if you can master it, Dustworth can move extremely quickly, faster than all the other characters. He's the Fox McCloud of this game. It's all about mastery. Combo gives players an immediate reward and incentive to clean filth if visceral pleasure and the entire purpose of the game wasn't motive enough. The absence of dust, a combo meter, and a timer in the Nexus makes the Nexus a very relaxing place. This allows players to sit back after all that strict timed play. It also serves as an organic way of moving from level to level. It's open-ended, and it's nice. It's pleasant. The lack of health and selective causes of death make life extremely intuitive and puts focus on achieving efficiency over survival. Players are not invincible, yet this game still has intense difficulty due to the main goal being perfection. Also, later stages contain a masochistic amount of spikes hovering over an endless abyss. It's extremely difficult, but that only increases the ecstatic bliss of eventual success. This game feels extremely fair in its challenge, only straying into bullshit territory due to sheer required precision in stages such as Hideout and Abyss. Ranks and leaderboards besides movement are the biggest achievements of Dustforce. The fact that the leaderboard displays immediately at the end of a level is absolutely legendary. I would not view the leaderboards at all if it took even one input to get from the end level screen to the rankings. Complete access to every player's replay of every level is also incredible. Players can look up advice on anything from top level strats to Mondo noob runs at any time. These mechanics make extremely accessible the tools to push this game to its absolute limits. This kind of system is so complementary to the theme of competence that they should be fucking required for any game that wants to be speedrun. Replays teach more than anything else, and they serve as walkthroughs without diminishing the feeling of accomplishment. Top 10 runs are as inspiring as they are inhuman. The fact that replays are generated in-game allows for now 100% accuracy for learning and observing. This is a revolution in replayability. Even the pause menu conveys this game's core priorities. The minimal design and speed of operation allow players to more quickly get back into the action. There is no decorative animation, nothing to load, it's just in and out immediately. This really grinds my gears in comparison when Sonic Generations, a game about fast, has this awful delay between pausing and gaining control of the menu. And the menu feels so unresponsive that I get completely disconnected from the experience. In Dustforce, you can scroll through the menu so fast it barely has any time to display before shit's done. It's quick, man. It's fast. This nitpick is not representative of my feelings on Sonic Generations, it's just meant to help me persuade you that Dustforce is fucking awesome. There is almost nothing mechanically interrupting play here. No minigames, no unskippable cutscenes, no required tutorials, nothing. Just pure movement from beginning to end. It's unfrustrating. The end level animation is a few seconds long and completely skippable. This game has no filler. It's all meat. The quick restart, the instant respawn, the minimal design, the option to remove checkpoints, and the leaderboard system give players more tools to improve than any other game I've seen does. Dustforce's soundtrack plays an integral role on player mood. Fastfall plays to that chill, easygoing vibe. The music here is something that I like to say sounds like you're at the bottom of the ocean or floating through space. That sounds fucking gay. It applies a relaxing pressure on your head, easing out the pain of your crippling inadequacy. Juxtaposing Dustforce's sheer precision and difficulty, the music complements the mechanics to put players in the exact right mindset to practice this complex platformer to their heart's content. It's worth mentioning as well that the only achievement in Dustforce is SS+, which is won by getting a perfect rank on every level up to Giga Difficult. This is yet another indication that Dustforce is about one idea: mastery. What's more, this trophy is as iconic and as valuable as an achievement can possibly be by nature of being the only one. Because of these aspects, I find incredible sensation, challenge, fellowship, and pastime in Dustforce. Janitorial speed and mobility are so universally good that it seems to feel satisfying in almost any of the widely varying obstacle courses this game provides. The twitch-based platforming also contrasts extremely well against the relaxed tracks of Fastfall. Cleaning and completion are an inherent joy. Dustforce's difficulty is shamelessly high and I love it for it. There's nothing random, nothing shifting or doing anything to get in your way, just pure unadulterated precision. And the music, the mechanics, and the trails of guidance from other players show that this is a game which wants to be beaten. Fellowship comes from those leaderboards. Although players may never speak to each other, their forced shared replays tell stories of struggle and accomplishment, sheer competency. Playing Dustforce with a friend, whether racing or using the untouched multiplayer, which actually seems really cool, I wish I could fucking get on that, can also contribute to that feeling. Seeing one's friend pick up the game, complain about how impossibly hard Night Temple is, then ultimately become one of the top players in the world is a very special feeling. It's not a feeling other people are gonna get, but it's my feelings. And I feel. Pastime is the aesthetic of contentedness when playing a familiar game, and everyone fucking says this after a long day of work.
Submission is an abstract aesthetic comparable to the way normal people play sports with their friends.
After 200 hours of Dustforce, its world becomes a serene place to unwind while paradoxically to practice and improve one's skill to degrees not previously thought possible. In conclusion, I like Dustforce. I'd like to thank Matthew Matosis for introducing me to my favorite 2D platformer of all time. I'd like to thank Lifeformed for contributing to the world in such a positive way, for creating something that will live on once all of their mortal coils have been uncoiled.